Steve Jobs called me. He said to me, Walt, this is the biggest thing we've done since we introduced the Mac in 1984. You are going to kill yourself if you're not at this thing. You've got to trust me on this. So I went. I'm Walt Mossberg. I have been reviewing tech gadgets since the early 90s and collecting them since the 80s. And I wanted to show you some of my collection. This is the original iPhone from 2007. I was in the room when Steve Jobs announced this.
This is one device, and we are calling it iPhone. Today, Apple is going to reinvent the phone.
And it just upended the entire mobile phone market. It upended the computing market, really, because today, 10 years later, that in my opinion are the new personal computer. And for Apple, this is now about 70% of their business. This is their principal product. They don't even call themselves Apple Computer anymore, and it's partly because of this. It has a 3.5-inch screen. At the time, it was considered to be really vivid color. You couldn't see color like that on any other phone, even though there were some color phones. And the big deal here was 10-finger multi-touch and a software keyboard, so that you got the use of the whole 3.5-inch screen. The weakest part of it, ironically, was the phone, even though it's called an iPhone. You know, one of the things that struck me, and I think struck users and other reviewers immediately, was the way it felt in your hand, the beauty of it, the perfection of the way the metal and glass went together. It was not just high-tech, it was not just powerful, it was beautiful. This was like jewelry. I mean, this was like a Swiss watch. And that was, of course, Apple's aspiration with everything it did. And I think they achieved it with this. I think the thing that connects this to the current iPhone and the next iPhone, the thing that makes this seminal is it's a window into the whole world of what the internet and digital technology can deliver, but you can put it in your pocket.